What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Chop and Brew. Happy National Mead Day.
Mead Day. What up, everybody? Oh, high five.
Bzzz. It's Mead Day. It's August 5th. Hopefully I'm going to get this video out on this actual day.
Today. Get it done.
So we're celebrating National Mead Day by drinking two meads that I made around Thanksgiving 2014. I didn't even realize they were that old till I dug up all these notes.
Wow.
So these, I called them Mini-Meads. And I got the instructions for them from my friend and Chop and Brew All-Star Mino Choi. I basically posted to Mino, I said, man, I want to make a gallon of mead. Just want to experiment a little bit. Our neighbors across the alley own a honey company. They're honey purveyors and beekeepers and bee wranglers. Bear Honey in Minnesota. And they gave me a raw wildflower honey and a lavender honey, which I believe, might be wrong, but I believe is just that same wildflower honey somehow infused with lavender. But I only had these little guys. So I asked Mino, hey, in order to use the little guys and get still a little ABV from it, I'm going to do a small batch. And he gave me some instructions on how to do that. So let's taste the regular ones on your right. And I'll explain the process a little bit.
Oh, it's unfiltered? It must be unfiltered honey.
That I don't know the answer to. It's definitely unfiltered mead.
Sure.
And it has bubbles, which is interesting because it must have gotten a little bit of carbonation when you popped it to pour it. It kind of
right.
But it's 2 years
There's a couple
in a
bubbles
basement.
Out.
Yeah.
Very random bubbles.
Very enjoyable process, actually. If you're making mead for the first time, you just want to try it. I just had a 2-gallon bucket. He suggested using 3 pounds of honey to about 3/4 a gallon of water, and that leads you to about 1.25 gallons. And in a 2-gallon bucket, obviously it's, more than half full. Spring water, not heated, just mixed up with the honey.
Oh wow. That's good.
Wine nutrient, yeast nutrient from Y yeast, half a packet of 71B 2211, the Narbonne. So you're kind of, because I wanted a lower gravity, I wanted to aim this more for like 6, 7, 8. We only use half that package. It's reading right at 20.5 bricks. Can you see that? I don't think so. Probably not. 20.5. Still had a month in the bucket. It had 2 months in a gallon jug. I transferred it from the bucket to a gallon jug to further. I didn't back sweeten or anything. So this went. The lavender one ended at 1000 and the regular at 1001.
Yeah.
So they're dry.
It's very dry.
Right. What do you think of the regular?
It's very light. I got a lot of flavor like on my tongue. Nothing. I didn't feel much going down, but let me try it again.
It's mainly honey, like floral honey. I get a little kind of grapey, white grape. Almost just like the slightest bit of mineral even in there. But for the most part, Elsa and I both like ciders bone dry. We like meads fairly dry. This could stand some back sweetening, but I've never back sweetened before. That's going to be the next step of my mead.
Yeah, I mean, I like it dry. I don't like a lot of sweet. My meads are usually too sweet, and I could use some acid to cut that. But I like this. This is nice. It's really easy to drink. It's just honey flavor. There's not, and you said it's just plain, right? There's nothing else in it. Just honey.
4 months in, so in March of 2015, I noted light honey aroma on this one.
2015.
Yeah,
This is 2 years old. 3 years old.
I've already told that story on video just moments ago.
It just caught up. Sorry.
This was made Thanksgiving of 14, so 4 months later, in March of 15. Floral, taste is a bit tart, slightly boozy, dry, light body, not very sweet. I noted a little bit of mint, which I do remember, and I don't get now, so I feel like that has kind of fallen out. Yeah. So my only tasting notes of this are from basically 2 years ago.
But you thought it was slightly boozy then? I don't think it's mellowed out.
And it shouldn't be boozy at all because I believe the ABV of this is like at most 8.
Okay.
Again, I can't remember the OG, but the point was to shoot for an OG that even fermenting dry would leave us with like what we'd call a session mead, maybe.
Is there such a thing as a session mead?
Yeah, there's a session barley wine.
All right. That's an oxymoron.
No, a session mead, like 6, 7, 8, a spritzer, if you will.
Okay.
So yeah, I like this. There's not many bottles. That's the only downside of doing 1 gallon of anything is there's not much of it. If it turns out awesome,
make it again.
Yep, you're gonna have to. So let's go to the lavender. Trying to keep this short so I can actually turn this around.
Do it.
Today. Cheers, lavender.
Cheers.
I love. People would think I'm obsessed with lavender.
Yeah.
After doing a wit with lavender and a mead with lavender.
See his house. There's lavender everywhere. Yep.
So this you can smell it. This 4 months in March of 2015, I put noticeable lavender aroma and flavor. Still very dry and light. Not as overwhelming a lavender essence as I would have thought from my brewing experiences with lavender. And that's probably because when you brew with lavender, there's heat involved. You're pulling more volatiles. Like, thankfully, I've never had a beer be too over the top with lavender, but I've definitely noted that it doesn't take much to go a long way.
Well, for me, I don't know if I'm a lavender fan.
Okay.
It's a little strong for me. A little sweeter.
This one is sweeter, which is weird because it finished lower.
Right.
But maybe it's that lavender kind of making the flavor seem sweet by having something that's not just tart, dry honey in the finish.
I wonder what the acid would be like if we were able to compare the two.
That is a good question. This seems more acidic, right?
This one does not.
I don't nerd out like that, so I don't know what to tell you.
What you calling me a nerd?
I don't.
Take it back.
I'm just saying I don't have the supplies.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I'll try to post the process that used for this. Like between Mino and I, we communicate very cryptically, so it might be tough to put this into a process that some fact checker would sign off on. But it made a mead, and it is good. And it is National Mead Day.
So we're drinking mead.
And that is also good.
Yes.
But I encourage you guys to do at least a gallon or two if you are wearisome about going 3, 4, 5 gallons. That is a lot of mead.
It is. And it can be expensive.
It can be expensive, and it can just, if it doesn't work out, that is a lot of faulty product. And a lot of cost down the drain.
Yeah.
So
yeah, because a lot of people ask me, how do you make mead on a small size? Well, here you go.
But I had these with Fletty from the mead episodes that just came out, and he was like, they're clean, they're good process, just dry. He was like, the only thing I would say is they could stand some back sweetening for most palates. But I like it, kind of white winey, both of them.
Yeah.
This one's clearly more like floral and not perfumey, but perfumier than this one.
Because it's got lavender in it.
Aye, Poppy. Okay. Happy mead day. Keep your bees happy. Get your mead on.
Get your mead on.
Smoke mead every day.
Word.
That's our next project.
Smoking mead.
Smoking the honey for a mead.
Every day.
You need to watch the Steve Fletty episode, son.
I'm gonna go do that. I got my Wi-Fi back on.
Yeah, do it today. It's mead day.
It's mead day.
Mead day, Brian Adams.
Mead day! What up? Smoke mead every day.
Buzz. Okay, good thing that was recording the whole time. All right.
Let's do this.
Well, I'm glad I got all my chores done today because
No, you're not done yet.
between the beer and the mead,
You gotta go
and the
edit
rum.
this. You gotta go. Oh, I know.
Well, that's not work. That's fun though.
Ooh. Ooh.
Burp mead every day.
Yeah, it was.
I'll have to remember this setup because this works way better. The problem with it being there and shooting this way
Is the sun?
is the light off her house. Yeah, like makes the things in front of her dark. Whereas this is pretty perfect.
Well, drop the filters. You got these filters.
Well, that's what I mean. Look how legit this
This
is.
is too legit to quit.
Look how legit this studio is.
This is nice.
We got plants blocking light.
Yep.
We got curtains blocking light.
But what's that smell?
I even positioned the camera perfectly so you can't see the reflection of the camera because of this thing. What, man?
What else can you see in this shot?
Burp mead every day.